Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share with you 2 tips that can really help increase the flow of money in your life, the flow of abundance, the flow of receiving. And these are 2 very simple tips. You might have heard them before, but are you applying them? The first is this. Every time you see a deposit come in, or a sale, or a paycheck, you stop and say thank you. You really spend a moment in gratitude. I do this every time that I have a course sale. Every time I have the Unlock God Mode notification that someone bought the course, I open the email, I look at the transaction, at the name of the person, I send them love, I send them appreciation, I send the universe appreciation. And I really make a point to do this. Before I archive the email, before I delete the notification, I always take a moment to appreciate every time that money comes in. Even if you find a penny on the ground, pick it up, appreciate it. Because what you're showing the universe there is that A, you're receptive to money, no matter in which form it comes, whether it's a coin on the ground, some sort of random thing that comes into your life, a random gift. Always take a moment to appreciate it. Now, the times in my life where I've not done that, or where I've said I'm too busy to do this, the flow of income starts drying up. And the way I see it energetically and spiritually is that if someone is giving you a gift and you're not appreciating it, you're not appreciating the gift, is that person going to give you more gifts in the future? Or if you give someone a gift and they are so appreciative, they express their gratitude to you, you're probably more likely to give them more gifts because of how good it made you feel and how happy their reaction was. And so I think the same is true of you and the universe, you and the flow of abundance. When you receive gifts and blessings and money from the universe, no matter how small, appreciate it, show your gratitude for it, and more will come. One mantra that you can use also is, thank you, more of this, please. Thank you, more of this, please. Every time you see a transaction coming into your inbox, every time you see a sale, every time you see any form of money come into your life, stop and appreciate it. The second tip to bring in more money is tipping. Now, I am not a fan of the North American way of tipping, where it's already baked into the bill. It doesn't really feel like tipping to me. It feels like just an extra tax that someone made mandatory and added to your bill. When I say tipping, I mean giving more in exchange than what is being asked of you, from your own volition, from your own desire to gift them more money. And I have noticed a huge shift in my finances when I applied this in my life. And every time I would, pay for a haircut, or I would just make sure to leave more, but not because it was mandatory or because it was expected, but truly from the heart. And what's happening there energetically is when you give more than what is asked of you, what you're telling your subconscious mind is, I have more than enough to give. If I'm giving it a surplus of money to someone than what they ask for, every time I do a transaction, I give just a little bit more. I add something a little bit extra to it. I'm constantly reinforcing the idea that I have an abundance. I have more than enough. And guess what? That starts to become a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you start to receive more. And I've noticed in my life, when I have only paid exactly what is being asked of me and not a penny more, that's a scarcity mindset. That's telling my brain and my subconscious mind that I'm holding back, that I'm not willing to expand. I'm not willing to expand my generosity. I'm not willing to give for the sake of giving with no expectation of return. So tipping, leaving more money than what is expected of you. And you can do it in very small ways. You don't have to break the bank here, but just make a point of appreciating the people, the services, the services in your life, and just leave a little bit extra. And it won't break the bank, but what it'll do is far more powerful. It'll start creating that energetic shift in you that you have more than enough. If you apply just these 2 tips, the gratitude every time a deposit comes in, every time you actually stop and make a point to thank the universe, thank the person, thank the company that is sending you that money. And 2, tipping, giving more than what is expected of you. This will start to shift your energy. This will really create a huge difference in your life. There is a 3rd technique, which I call turning up the dial of abundance. And that technique is in my God Mode Mastermind. Now, the way you can join the mastermind is through my course, Unlock God Mode. Every student that joins Unlock God Mode gets 30 days for free. This is my private community of entrepreneurs, creatives, manifestors, and psychonauts. If you want to join, there's a 50% Black Friday discount on Unlock God Mode. Go to unlockgodmode.org and you can join there. I would love to see you inside the community, and let's up-level together. Let's grow together. Let's get the flow of money in your life. Let's get the flow of abundance, the flow of synchronicity, and the flow of magic.